Hi friends, welcome back to another video. My name is Amy, better known as Amy Girl, and today we'll be working in one of my creative journals that I just generally use for practice. So as you see, we got a lot going on right here today. We really do. But this is going to be a challenge for me because I've never really worked with stickers that are this small. So let me show you the tapes that we'll be using. I got these tapes from Temu when I did the order. I will try to link that video on this one so that you guys can go and check it out just in case you haven't seen it yet. But I did get several of these tapes. They are not very long tapes, but they are cute and they do seem to stick very good. So I am using these colors, or going to try to use these colors in the spread today. And then these tapes right here came in a bundle that I got off of Amazon. These are 3mm tapes. I love to work with 3mm tapes because they just add character to my spreads. I like to put them in different places. You can also use 3mm tapes to do boxes. So these are the tapes we're going to be working with. And before I get into this little tiny book right here, I'm just going to show you what I did on my Cricut. So I decided I wanted some bigger objects to kind of go with this. So I went on to my Cricut. I went on to Cricut because I do have a cutting machine. And I just looked up different images that they have so that I could print them out. So I did some clouds, some trees, of course, a rainbow, a sun, some grass, and some more clouds. So I did go through and just kind of outline because this was black. So I did that, and then I just added some little doodles to the trees or whatnot. This scrapbook paper right here, I've had for so long, you guys, out of like a little school pack. I got it years ago from Hobby Lobby. And I saw this, and with it being colors and it's Care Bear, even though the stars really don't go, but the color scheme goes. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use this, but I did pull it out. So now let's go through the little sticker book. I got this off of Amazon. Thought it was super cute. I remember as a child, I was very much into Care Bears. And I'm actually going to share a fun fact in this video as well that kind of goes with the Care Bears. But anyway, yeah, I was very much into the Care Bears. So as you can see, these stickers are not big at all. They are kind of tiny. However, I'm going to challenge myself and see if I can't come up with a cute spread for these using these stickers. Now, they do include some bigger bears, like right in here. I do not know all of the Care Bears names. They don't include them in here, but the stickers were pretty cute. And I just thought, you know, this would be a cute little fun spread, something different, using some stickers that, you know, that you could probably pick up anywhere, to be honest. Like, I know 5 and Below has like stickers that you can use. Walmart has different stickers. And maybe some of you were like, I don't really want to go and buy a sticker book, or I really don't want to go and, you know, get or spend a lot of money in stickers, but I want my planner or my journal to be just as decorative, you know? So I'm just kind of giving a little options here and trying it out for myself, because I don't always like going and spending money, you know, on bigger brands and stuff like that. I'm generally going to gravitate more towards, you know, printables, because printables do work for me, and using whatever I got on hand, and then just kind of going through and finding little stickers that probably just like pop out. So as you can see, you get a lot of stickers. You really do. I don't know if it mentions on the front how many stickers you actually get, but I feel like some of these stickers are actually, you can do as duplicates. So like, for instance, these two go together. They would do a Dutch door because they are the same sticker. So yeah, we're going to work in this right here and see where it takes us. Okay, so let's get it. When I tell you guys that I am so excited to use this, I've been sitting on it for a while, and I really didn't know how I was going to use it. I was like, you know what? When I saw it on Amazon, it just brought back so many memories. And I was like, you know, I just got to get it because of nostalgia. I just got to get it for that. But it's been sitting in my drawer, and I finally was like, I want to do something totally different than what I've been doing. I don't want to work with the same sticker companies. I want to do something a little bit different and fun, and see what I can just come up with out of the sticker book. And you guys, when I tell you I'm beaming, I'm beaming. I had no idea how this was going to go, but I did know that I just didn't want to use a whole bunch of Care Bears. I needed some more elements to go along with it, because the elements that they do have in here, such as the decor pieces, when I say elements, so like rainbows, sunshine, trees, grass, they didn't have anything like that that was going to be big enough for me to actually use. So that's the reason why I went on to Cricut, to see if I could find something that's just a little bit bigger. That way, if I did decide to do Dutch doors, which I knew I was, I wanted to have something that could like stick out and make a huge statement. So that was the reason why I did go on to Cricut to see what they had to offer. And they didn't disappoint either. If you've never used Cricut, if you have a Cricut Access, if you have a cutting machine, let me say that first. If you have a cutting machine and it is Cricut, then if you have Cricut Access, then you do have unlimited use to be able to go on there and search their images, and you can print out just about anything that you want. And that was what I wanted to utilize in this spread, and I'm so glad that I did. So as you can see, this first Dutch door is done, and we're going to start working on the back. I'm really going to try not to talk you guys' head off, although I really want to do that in the spread because it's just so fun, but I'm really going to try not to do so. So for the people that are new to my channel, hello there and welcome. So glad that you decided to click on this video. I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. What I like to bring to my channel is how I decorate in my creative journal. The type of stickers that I use, how I make scenes, Dutch doors, etc., etc. But I like to do it on more of a relaxing like platform. And what I mean by that is I don't like to do a lot of talking. I really like the work to speak for itself and just have you to watch me create in my planner, and also for you just to relax. So I do play music so that you can do that while I create. So if this sounds like something that you like, then please make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And for those of you that are oldies but goodies, thank you for clicking on this video as well and watching a new one. So okay, with that being said, I'm gonna play some music and then I'm gonna come back. Okay. You guys will have to let me know if you were a Care Bear person when you were growing up, or if you've never even heard of Care Bears. I was a Care Bear girl, okay? I loved the Care Bears. I had the sleeping bag. I had the toys. I had the sticker books. I had the coloring books. I had the pajamas. I was a Care Bear girl, okay? And to see that they offered this, because this was something that I have not seen since childhood, honestly. And to see that they had this in stickers, I just could not pass this up. So I'm so glad that I was able to do something with these stickers and create a spread. Because this was just so fun. So as you've seen here, I was able to use the tape that I got from Temu. This particular tape that I got from Temu is not long at all. You will probably get maybe a Dutch door and a half, maybe from one roll of tape. I do show you how long it is um, in my unpacking video, not my unpacking video, but when I did my ordering video from Temu when I got it. I do show you how long it is. But I have to say that you guys, this tape is pretty good. It is repositional, so like you can reposition it. It's easy to come up and it does stay down pretty good. And I like the fact that it does have designs in it. So I was really happy with this washi tape. So this is my second time using it. Yeah, this is my second time that I'm using it. So I like also that this spread gives you a lot of colors. I like working with colors. I think colors are very pretty. Of course, you have your muted tones or whatnot, but this one is a fun spread. So I feel like when you have spreads like this, it's really limitless. Like you can do whatever you want to do with the spread. If you wanted to not create Dutch doors and just kind of make a scene, on your page with, or even decorate your planner, with it. Like you could do a whole month with Care Bears. And like when you do your calendar, that month can be Care Bears. And you guys, like my brain is just going 1,000 miles right now because there's so much. And trust me, I have more than enough stickers left to actually create a calendar or even a little small, like if I wanted to decorate my planner, I could do that, or just making a scene in one of my other planners. There's a whole lot of stickers in here is what I'm trying to say. So I shocked myself, you guys, that I was able to create Dutch doors. What I think worked in my favor was that they did have stickers that were duplicate and flipped, or like the same symmetry pretty much. And I didn't expect that. I did see it, just a little bit, but not really expect it like that. But it was easy. It was so easy to create these Dutch doors, you guys. It really was. And I was so thankful for that because they just fit in the slots like very easy. I'm glad that it happened that way. I wasn't expecting it to happen that way, but I was also willing to like piece things together just to make this spread fun. Okay, so I told you guys that I was going to do a fun fact about me. I like to add these into my videos because when you are watching videos of us create or the creators, you don't really get to see a face. You just see us and our hands and hear our voice and how we're working. So, in order for me to be able to tell you a little bit about myself, I've started doing this thing called fun facts. So, today's fun fact, or the spread's fun fact, is going to be I am I have a fear, okay? I don't know, phobia. That's what I was looking for. I have a phobia. And when I tell you what this phobia is, you guys are probably going to die laughing because at times I have to die laughing to myself. But it is a true phobia. And I literally have to talk myself out of this phobia sometimes. But my phobia is I am afraid of clouds. Yeah, you heard it right. I am afraid of clouds. And not just any clouds, but the big, puffy, cumulus clouds that you see when it is so sunny outside and, the beautiful sky. The clouds that the Care Bears are on, you guys. Those are the clouds that I am scared of. And you guys are probably like wondering, what? How did you get afraid of that? Well, one day, as a child, I was watching TV, came across the Discovery Channel, and I remember this particular episode and it being they were talking about the mountains and talking about how fog actually comes to and yada yada. And they said that the clouds fall from the sky and come down, you know, in mist or whatever. What I heard was clouds falling. And I'm thinking something this big, something this fluffy falling from the sky is going to suffocate me. And that's where my brain went. And even as an adult, you guys, right now, even as an adult, I cannot be one of these people that lay down on the ground and stare up into the sky. I don't like fog whatsoever. If it's foggy outside, I'm inside. I just cannot go outside and walk in the fog. That will literally give me a heart attack. I cannot lay down in the grass and look up at the sky and dream with the clouds. Now, when I have I have traveled by plane and seeing the clouds outside of my window in the plane, I'm okay with that. And I guess because I'm covered. But if I have to walk in it, you guys, yeah, I'm done for. But that is my phobia. And, I, as I'm sitting here telling you guys this, it is so wild. But at the same time, it is something that I can kind of talk myself out of it. I just try to look down at my feet as I'm walking, but daydreaming and just doing all of that by looking up at the sky, that is not me. So, going back and thinking of my childhood and loving and then just even doing a spread with Care Bears is still a joyous spread to me, even with my phobia of clouds. You guys have to let me know if you guys have a phobia that is funny. I know people have phobias of spiders and, snakes and bugs and maybe darkness and, typical phobias. But do you have a bizarre phobia? Because I feel like mine is a bizarre phobia. If you have one and you're willing to share it, please comment it down in the comment section. I would love to know. But I'm not going to talk anymore out of this video because we are nearing to the end. But as you can see, this spread turned out to be so fun, you guys. It turned out to be so fun. And I Love the way that it actually turned out. You guys will have to let me know if you like this spread too, if you find it to be too colorful, if you find it to be too busy, you know, let me know your thoughts, because some people are very simplistic, you know, they just want something that is simple, you know, maybe a bear or two here, cloud, sun, you know, yada yada. Sometimes in my spreads, I get lost in the world of stickers and I can overstick, you know, at time. I can add a lot. But in this one, I feel like more is less. Well, is that the right word I'm looking for? More is less? No. The more I use, the more I could use. That's what I'm trying to say, because it's just fun. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And for all my new people, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you in my next one. And until then, happy creating, you guys.